I guess they had a sale on denim. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. I'm here to do my Insecure Season 2 episode, what is it, 7 review. I'll say we only got one more episode left, or 2. 1, 2, 1. I can't remember. But episode called Hella Disrespectful, and everybody on this show was hella disrespectful tonight. So let's get into it. Issa talks to Molly on the phone about the facial that Daniel gave her, that unexpected facial that she got so upset about. Molly says, you know, he was being disrespectful. She shouldn't have did that. He was out of line. She said, we about to roll up on this nigga house and spray him with some eggs. Okay, let me just get some egg yolks, girl. We're going to make it happen. You know, Issa says, as much as I love that, you know, we not going to do that. Okay, she questions Molly. Molly says, since we're being honest with each other, you know, I'm going to tell you I'm still seeing Dre. You know, Issa is not happy about the situation, but and instantly Molly becomes defensive, okay, about the situation. It's basically like, girl, you just got a surprise facial, girl. How you going to judge me? So they both basically decide, girl, you going to do you and I'm going to do me. Have you all been there with your friends before? Yes. Okay, I think Molly is embarrassed about the situation because it's not what she wants. It's not what she wants. To me, it's like, you know, you trying to the reason why you jump on the defensive so much is because that's not the situation that you want, and it's embarrassing. If it was something that you was proud of and you didn't have no problem with, you wouldn't even care what she thought about it. So basically, they decide to do them. They both grown. Issa gets on the bus and she sees the student from her school that you know, came, one of the kids that ran in there and stole some of the candy, and he pulls out a PSAT book, and she's telling him to test his multiple choice, you know, making awkward ass conversation like she always does. And the boy said, you know, she invites him to the learning group, and he says that he tried to come, but Mr. Gaines said the program was full. See, Mr. Gaines, now he out of control with the racism, sir. Now we moving into past discrimination. Okay, we moving on to racism, because it's one thing to not, you know, actively recruit them, but they know the program is available, just they ain't coming, okay? But to actively tell people that the program is full and like deny them access, now you being racist. These kids deserve to learn just as much and get help with their learning just as much as everybody else. So Gaines is off the chain. So you can tell that Issa is now really starting to realize, you know, she was wrong for the things that she was saying to Frida. We're with Lawrence at work, excuse me. There's clearly sexual tension between him and Priyanka Chopra, okay, at the job. Apparently they just hung out after work or something, and he's all uptight about it, and people knowing about it in the office, and she like, dude, you know, chill out or whatever. So he tells her that, you know, he has rushed into things before, namely Tasha, and, you know, really messed things up, so he really wants to take it slow with her, yada, yada. Cool. Take it slow. They ain't gonna take it slow. But, you know, I'm gonna talk about that later on, okay? So Molly is riding the car with the person I want to be her boyfriend. Okay, I want him to be her boyfriend. I think his name is Quentin or something like that. And they're riding around. He's in town, or she's in Chicago, excuse me. He taking her, you know, he got her some popcorn, and, you know, they just making small talk. He kind of hit on her a little bit, telling her he coming to LA and he want her to take him out and show him around. And she's like, okay. I think that they're going to do this. They're going to set it up. Either she's going to reject him because he's not the package that she wants him in. I mean, he's not your super fine, tall, my guy. But ain't nothing wrong with him. He a nice looking guy. Pretty black skin. Funny. Smart. Got a good job. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the brother. Okay? Give that brother a chance. So, I think that's who I'm team. I'm team Quentin, if that's his name, and I ain't just make that up. But I'm team him, okay? Whoever he is, I like him. I like him for Molly. Molly need to get her head out the clouds and stop screwing other people, man, okay? And get one of her own, because she knows she want one of her own. So Lawrence tells his coworker, like, he don't want to jump too fast. He like her or whatever, okay? Issa is trying to make amends with Frida. She goes up to Frida. Frida's extra rude, okay? Like, Frida is being extra bitchy for no reason. Like, girl, I know you mad and everything, but you ain't got to act like that, girl. But she goes up to her. She tells her she was wrong. You know, Mr. Gaines is out of control. She even came with a paper with some suggestions on how they can, you know, implement and bring some more Hispanic kids in the class. Now, y'all was mad at me. Somebody was mad at me in the comments because they thought I wasn't, you know, dismissing Frida. But somebody tell me why Frida couldn't have did that herself. Because when she saw the paper, she said, oh, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Girl, while you was complaining and walking around with an attitude, you could have did the same thing Issa did. You could have sat down, wrote down your ideas, and came to her and been like, listen, I know, you know, we ain't getting along, but I'm trying to get some more kids, Hispanic kids in the class, so maybe we could do some of these things. I have some concrete suggestions. okay, and do it. I know she kind of the lead in the program, but it ain't like you work for her, you her employee, y'all working together. So tell me why Frida couldn't did this herself. Somebody tell me. I need to know. But they make up all in all, and I like Frida. Okay, so they make up. I'm happy they made up because Issa was wrong. She was out of line for how she was acting. I mean, she was just trying to get a win at work, and I understand that. But, she was overlooking stuff that she shouldn't have overlooked. But I also felt like instead of Frida complaining all the time and looking and acting stupid, she could have did something proactive. Okay? She could have been more proactive in the situation herself. But they made up. Even Frida make the joke about, yeah, oh, hey. Like she even made a joke. She knows she was being out of control rules. You ain't have to do all that, Frida. You ain't have to do all that. Dro goes to Molly's house. He brings something to her house. She brought him back the popcorn from California. I was pissed about that. If I take you somewhere nice and I show you something that you have never seen before, don't you be giving my stuff to no other girl. Don't you do that. Don't you be taking them to our special place and giving them my special popcorn. Don't you do that. So she had bought him some popcorn. They talking about this party that Tiffany is having for Derek. He's having a sit-down birthday party. Everybody's going. Candace is going to be there. So this is the first time her and Candace have been in the same room since she started screwing Candace's husband. He's like, I know it's different, but, we're the same. I don't know. Whatever. He was gassing her up. And she's like, okay. I'm like, girl, you are setting yourself up for failure. He is running game on you. I do not for 1 minute believe that him and Candace is in an open marriage. But I will talk more about why in a minute. So he kind of quells her fears for the birthday party. Issa finds out that Lawrence is coming to the party. Tiffany is making sure she should still invite her. I think in a relationship, from the dynamic I see, I think that because Issa and Tiffany are not really friends. Tiffany is Molly's friend. They're sorority sisters. So Issa is her friend by way of Molly. So I think that, because remember, first season, Tiffany and Derek said that they will argue about Issa and Lawrence's relationship. So I think that Derek more sides with Issa, or he sees Issa's points of view, and Tiffany feels more sorry for Lawrence or whatever. So, that's why she asked him to invite him. Issa was pissed about it. She goes to his Facebook and see that Lawrence has blocked her. So we get a wonderful rap, probably the best one in the whole episode. So you gonna block me, nigga? You gonna do this to me, nigga? Like, I was here for it. 5 years, nigga? Like, I was here. But of course, Issa is passive aggressive. So she says, go ahead and invite him. Why would you say that? I would have been like, don't invite him. Don't invite him. If I don't want to see him, don't invite him. Period. So Molly meets with the lawyers or the partners in her law firm, and she's talking about getting a raise or, by possibly being promoted to partner. And so they are totally dismissing her, basically telling her that she needs to wait till her annual review to bring all of this up. It's very, the review is not till next year. And she's like, I know. Basically, she, rebutted them with, this person made partner. I know that y'all not, confined to time restraints when it comes to promotions in the office. And so they tell her ass again, girl, you gonna wait till your annual review. You is not finna get no raise. You better go your black tail back up in that office and do all the work for everybody. Okay? So Molly is visibly upset. I think that she's going to be trying to make a transition pretty soon, because apparently Molly is very competent at her job. I mean, where she is incompetent in her love life, she is very competent in the workplace. She does a lot of work, even the work that the lady, her boss, left her, a mentor. After that lady left, she was doing her cases. So she's obviously very good at her job, and probably high performing at her job and just underappreciated. So we'll see, if she ends up taking another job somewhere else, it'll be pretty interesting to see, because they're going to be on her after either they're going to fire her after they find out she's taking jobs with somebody else, or they're going to give her the promotion that she wants, okay, because she's valuable to them. So that'll be interesting to see how they treat her after they, now that they have found out, we see on the preview that she has been interviewing with different law firms. Issa and Frida are passing out flyers at the bus trying to get some more kids, interested in the program that they have. And Mr. Gang comes up and Issa tells him that she wants, the program to be more inclusive for all the students. And he was like, your program full. He basically dismissed her, and she tells him, listen, you are denying these Hispanic children access to the program, and you do not need to do that. They try to be cute with it at first, but he don't listen. And so he pretty much dismissed her again. You want Mexicans? And then after she got really serious with him, he was like, ain't nobody dead. Calm down. So Mr. Gaines about to get reported, okay? Mr. Gaines finna get reported. Report him. Report him ahora. Okay? I ain't got time for that. That's really ignorant. Like, he is ignorant as hell and very xenophobic. I cannot. Okay, and racist. Like, it's time for us to take care of Mr. Gaines. He out of control. Lawrence tells Onomatopoeia about the party, and she invited herself. She didn't even want to go until he said, my ex-girlfriend gonna be there. And then she was like, well, I can go with you if you want, or, we can just meet later. Girl, why would you want to put yourself at a party with somebody's ex-girlfriend where it's gonna be drama and it's all her friends? Why would you want to do that? To me, that rang like, she seemed cool to me at first and very laid back and chill, but that kind of rang a little bit awkward to me. Why would you put yourself in that situation? Yeah, and Lawrence is like, to me, he just like, he don't have no backbone. He don't know how to assert himself. Like, he should have said, no, we can go out another day, or, I will see you tomorrow, because I'm not justifying what Issa did and saying he wrong and he shouldn't be bringing no girl for them purposes. But like I said, those are not his friends. Those are Issa's friends that she went to college with that are now have become their mutual friends. So if I had an ex-boyfriend, I'm not going to bring no new dude to my ex-boyfriend, frat brother, birthday dinner. Like, I'm just not going to do. That's improper. Okay, and you only been broke up for a few months. Like, I wouldn't have done that. That's going to be, you can do whatever you want, but that's going to create drama, unnecessary drama that you don't need. And my thing is, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend with this girl. She ain't serious. Y'all ain't even been on the date. Okay, so it's like, why put yourself in this situation? Why bring somebody that ain't even your girl to a party? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do that kind of stuff, it need to be somebody who your girl, not just a random. Okay, like, I didn't like how he did. I didn't like how she said that, and I don't like how he just caved and was like, okay, cool, you can come. I'm like, really, dude? That's what we doing now? I guess, Lawrence. So they decide that she gonna go with him to the party. I can't. Daniel calls Issa. It's time to go to the party. Daniel calls Issa to apologize for what he said. They pretty much make up. And then he says, we both did, well, now we even, we both did some really messed up stuff. Now, Issa takes this very personal and assumes that when he says that, he means that, he did that on purpose to get her back for what she did to him. And he's like, what are you talking about, huh? I was just trying to say we both did something that was messed up. I don't think he did it on purpose, y'all. I don't think he did it to get back at her. Now, maybe he did, and maybe the actor is not portraying whatever he was trying to get across the correct way. But to me, it didn't seem like he did it on purpose. And it seemed like what he was saying was really just saying we done both did something messed up. Because we not going to act like her telling him you was just an itch I want to scratch was not messed up. That was messed up as hell. Like, you don't say kind of stuff to people. You know what I mean? So it was messed up. She overreacted, and I think that's because Issa have her own personal issues. And so I think that's reflected, and she's, he's a trigger. What he did was like a trigger for her. So she has some other issues because y'all know that we don't know anything about Issa's mother. All we ever see is her brother. They never talk about their dad. So Ethan, and they talk about the mom a little bit, but apparently she's a single mother. So we don't know what type of issues Issa have. Okay, that made her be so awkward. That makes her act the way she, the way she acts. She tells Daniel don't call her no more ever again, blah, blah, blah. So, whatever. So, party time. The Cuban cigar joke was hilarious that Tiffany made about the kids rolling to everybody. It's a little sketchy, but I love my husband. I don't like Tiffany, but I like Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? Like, I everybody has a friend like that. That's kind of bougie and stuck up and imperialist, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at her for that. I guess, that's just her. Y'all know I'm here for Kelly. The homegirl Kelly said, she about to meet his parents at the mosque next week. Okay, she thought he was just gonna be a little snack, honey, but he turned out to be an entree. Hello. And she bought him a women's jacket. That was hilarious. It's a women's jacket, but you can't tell. Girl, why are you telling this man business? Why can't you just say it's a cute jacket? It's nice, huh? She sounded like somebody mama. Dro and Candace arrives. Did y'all notice that Dro pulled out Molly's chair and he did not pull out his wife's chair? Did you notice that? I did. He comments to Molly about she got on his favorite dress. And I really liked Candace's first shawl. Her and Candace, get together at the bar and it's very awkward. That small talk hell that everybody get trapped in where you don't know what to say. The person saying, looking at you, you looking at them. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is awkward. So they make a little small talk. Like I said, I really liked Candace's fur cardigan that she had on. It was super cute. Okay, because the party color, they had colors for the party. Tiffany was like, everybody needs to be, color coordinated and follow the dress code. Dro Yeah, I saw it. I said that. Issa and her brother arrived. She said she's not drinking. She don't want to, start no stuff. But when Lawrence arrived with onomatopoeia, she start throwing them back. When he came up them steps, and Kelly said, "No, this nigga didn't." Okay, no, this nigga didn't. I said, if that would be me, child, that is exactly what I would have said. No, this nigga didn't. Okay, and it must be a sale on denim. Yes, guy, I'm here for it. It must be. It must be a sale on denim. Oh my gosh, Kelly is so shady. And I promise you, y'all, she's my spirit animal. It's really awkward at this point. The party goes on. It continues to be awkward. Small talk with Lawrence and onomatopoeia across the table. Somebody is making small talk with them, and they're talking about, how do you know these people, X, Y, Z? So they figure out that Issa is the ex-girlfriend, which makes things more awkward because at least onomatopoeia ain't know who she was. Now she know who the girl is. Okay, so that made stuff extra weird, okay? They talking about a hotel room. Now, Molly in the table, they talking about this fancy hotel room at this place. And Molly's like, the Infinity Room. Her and Joe have been to the Infinity Room, honey. She says the Infinity Room, but nobody is paying her attention. And when Candace says, it's the Infinity Room, everybody's like, yeah, it's the Infinity Room. Like, she felt very small. She felt like she wasn't there. Okay, I've been there. I had that feeling before where I just said it was the Infinity Room. And nobody heard me. So they also talk about gentrification. Remember I told you gentrification is going to be a theme on the show. You can see that because the neighborhood is changing. They're talking about an old place, and now it's it used to be a Popeyes, and now it's like a juice place or whatever. That was kind of interesting. You see how gentrification is really happening. I mean, it's happening everywhere, guys. In Houston, where I live, it's happening in Louisiana. It's happening in New York. It's happening in a lot of places. So Issa is a little petty when they do the toast, She's like, Tiffany's, I want to thank everybody for being here, all my friends and family to celebrate this moment. And some randos. That was rude, girl. That was petty, but I ain't mad at you, okay? Because she shouldn't have been there. So, whatever, girl. Next time, don't bring yourself into the lions, then you don't want to get bit. So, soon as they toast, Issa gets up and walks out and leaves. She does not want to be there anymore. So Lawrence follows her. He did not get up and follow her on his own. Molly had to prompt him to get up. He wasn't even going to get up. So he gets up. He goes out there to follow her. And he tries to explain, like, I didn't bring her there. If I knew it was this, I wouldn't have brought her there. Basically saying, if I had known it was a sit-down dinner, I would have brought her one. But my thing is, why would she call you and say, this is a dinner? People do not stand up and walk around and drink drinks and dance at a dinner party. It specifically said dinner, so why wouldn't you think you would be sitting down and eating dinner? Like, I'm confused as hell. Okay, so he basically started to BS her. Well, I wouldn't have brought her if I knew whatever. And she's like, I can't believe you did this, X, Y, and Z. And then they get into this argument, y'all. And everybody has been in this argument. If you've been in love with somebody for real, you have argued with them and said some things that you regret. She basically comes at him for woo-woo, talking about, I ain't getting no woo-woo on my phone, telling her that, damn, it's better than, him doing something. It's better than him not doing nothing, okay? And did it work for me when I was supporting 2 years, when I was supporting your depressed ass sitting on the couch? And then, he calls her a hoe. Basically, let me tell y'all something about men. Now, did he really mean it when he called her a hoe? Maybe. But no, not really. Not deep down in his soul. Men are not creative when it comes to, reading people. Okay, so if you coming at them, they gonna call you a hoe or a bitch, because that's just like a go-to thing that they say, because they know that's gonna cut you all the way down, it's gonna take you back, and it's gonna make you more mad. They're gonna have the emotional upper ground that they had, upper hand at that point. Okay, so he calls her a hoe, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do and make her stop talking. Right at the moment that onomatopoeia was coming out the building. See, had that been me, I'd have chopped his ass up so bad, he would have never wanted to talk to me again. Because one thing, now, I might have been a hoe. Because I ain't saying she was right, and I'm not saying she didn't deserve to get cussed out. But I don't care who wrong at this point. You're not going to holler at me and call me out my name, and I was with you for 5 years in front of some little girl that you just met. Oh, you're not going to stun on me like that in front of nobody. I'm going to curse your ass out. I'm going to curse you out too. Right, wrong, indifferent. I don't care. I don't care who mad. I'm going to cuss you out because you're not going to call me out my name in front of no new person trying to be cute because your feelings got hurt. Okay? Sorry, it's over with. And my thing is, if you over it, why you out here so mad? Neither one of them are over it. Neither one of them have taken any time to process their feelings. They haven't even had a conversation about the breakup. So I kind of feel like after this now, they're going to have a conversation. It's time for them to have a conversation about how they feel and what went wrong and all these things. Now you got it all. And because both of them was just speaking out of anger, and I was intense. I don't know about y'all, but my heart was just all in a knot because I was mad like I was there. Because one thing about Insecure is that it is real. Lawrence's character might get on everybody's nerves because that character is a representative of a real life, wishy-washy, don't know what he want Negro. The fact of the matter is, he got in the car with Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia said, do you still want to go get drinks? Y'all, he was clearly upset about what happened. Clearly angry. He says, are you okay? She says, are you okay? Yeah. You not okay. Do you still want to go get drinks? Yeah, no backbone. You need to go home, bro, and sit down and get yourself together, because you ain't going to do nothing but bring them issues on into your new relationship with this girl. So he going to mess this up too, y'all, because he don't know how to take nothing slow. How you taking something slow and you screwing on the next episode? You ain't taking nothing slow. Nothing. He going to mess this up with this girl, and it's going to be even worse because now it's your coworker. You just got a job, dude, after 2 years, and you already screwing your coworker? I ain't fault of that. Lawrence think that Issa is still screwing Daniel, to which she has no response. Like I said, he calls her a hoe, that knock her back, and he leaves with Onomatopoeia. They go get drinks, and they end up, smooching on the couch or whatever. It ain't gonna work out. I'm back at the party, okay, Kelly said, carrot cake, you hate us, so you hate us. Okay, I have friends who love carrot cake, and I hate carrot cake. I be looking at them like, how can you eat it? Like, how can you do that? Molly follows Dro to the restroom, and they have a little talk in the hallway. He's apologizes because they can't talk to each other. They, feel some kind of way. She says, you and Candace look really good together, and X, Y, and Z. You can tell that she's feeling doubtful about the whole relationship, and, the second flashes, and they in the bathroom scoring each other. Now, I know she felt so used and abused when they finished, and he just stepped back, he fixed his clothes, and was like, okay, you hang back here for a minute, and then I'm gonna go out. Now, this is what I'm saying. Joe and Candace are not in an open relationship. And even if they are in an open relationship, it's rules when you have an open relationship with somebody. And I'm pretty sure one of them rules is you're not going to be screwing nobody in the bathroom while I'm out in the other room. That's just hella disrespectful. Okay? Like, ain't no open relationship I know like that. Okay? People normally have rules in their relationship where the wife come first. It's some things that you're just not going to do, okay? Like, you're not going to go, and how would he feel if she was in the bathroom screwing somebody? I'm sure that's not a part of their arrangement, okay? So I know that Dro is lying, and I just hope that he's not lying about the whole situation, because it's going to hurt her 10 times over, because this is her lifelong friend. This ain't no dude off the corner. This is her lifelong friend. And for somebody to lie to you like that after you've been friends with them your whole life is really messed up. So I really hope that, some of this is true. But I have this sneaking suspicion that none of this is true, and he's not in an open relationship, y'all. So I don't know. And when he told her to lay back, her whole face was shattered into 1,000 pieces. Then she calls her mom later on, and, her mom tells her that, she stayed with her daddy because the daddy made her happy more than he made her sad. He made her happy. He made her feel special more than he hurt her. She don't know if she ever got over it. And I think Molly had a moment of reflection and realizes that Joe will never be able to make her happy more or make her feel special more than he makes her sad. Anytime, how could you put yourself in that situation with a friend? Okay, with somebody like, I don't know, like, that's just dumb, Molly. You making real foolish decisions. So, I don't know why you won't just give Quentin a chance, okay? He nice. She texts Joe. Well, Joe tells her he's going to be in town next Thursday, and can they get together? And she texts him and tell him that she can't handle it when she get home. She don't want to do this anymore. But I honestly don't think that's going to last for long. Or, she's going to find out what's really going on between him and Candace on these next episode or a couple episodes. Y'all let me know. I'm confused. We on 7 or 8? Or 6. I don't know. When Issa gets home, she has a notice on her door from the new management company, and their rent has went up $60 whole. Now, If my rent went up $60, I wouldn't die. You know what I'm saying? I would be upset, but I wouldn't die. But this is like the icing on the cake of the bullshit ass day she done had. So Issa starts tearing up her own apartment. And my only thought in my mind was, girl, you know you going to have to clean that up, right? Girl, you ain't to get your deposit back, girl. Please don't break your TV. When she knocked something and the TV started shaking, I said, girl, don't break your TV, girl. You already ain't got no boyfriend. You already done got rid of the people on the whole station. Is, you know, it's extinct, girl. You ain't gonna have nothing to do but watch Game of Thrones. So why you gonna tear up your TV in your living room and stuff? Don't do that. Don't tear it up. The people gonna kick you out. She tore up the whole apartment, y'all. But now we can get to the breakthrough. We gonna see what's gonna happen. Because Issa been getting on my nerves the whole season. Lawrence is a lame. He's lame. He lame. And Onomatopoeia, he gonna mess that up with Onomatopoeia, y'all. He gonna mess that up. So I want to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my video, turn on your notifications because my videos be late, especially with the hurricanes, Jose, Irma, everybody, child, Harvey, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, okay, coming down from Africa to come on and just tear Louisiana and Texas and Florida up. So just keep us lifted, y'all, in prayer because we trying to recover out here from this storm and get ourselves back together. I want to thank everybody who checked on me. I was fine. I left, y'all know, I made the video. I left and went to Dallas, Teague, and then I went to Dallas to visit a friend. I went home last weekend to see my people. I flew back into Dallas and I drove back home yesterday. So I'm good over here. I'm cool, y'all. Donate. Do what you can, help, just check on your people. Sometimes it's just good to just call and check on your people and just see how they're doing because the recovery is the stressful part because you don't know when you're going to get your money. You don't, you out in a bad situation. You're dealing with mildew, mold, and nothing. You done lost everything you own. So just check on your people, y'all. If you know anybody who's been affected, like I said, I appreciate you guys for checking on me. Y'all have a blessed week. I will see you next week. Peace.